Welcome to the U.K.E-Liquid Mixing Show, and I didn't leave it on mute. We have got sound. You can hear us. I made sure beforehand. Don't you be starting now, Graham. That's it. Old sick note. Anyway, so welcome to the U.K.E-Liquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night. We're going to talk a little bit of mixing, a little bit of chat. Who we've got on tonight? You have got myself, Benny Vapes. We have got our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality. We have got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. And we're missing the chair. If someone can report where he is, please. We've got 4 and we need another 2 to make up a full set. So if you can just put out for the chair, please. I don't know where he is. He's out of town, apparently. So I don't know if he's... bungee jumping maybe, or, parachuting, or maybe robbing a bank. I haven't got a clue, but he's out of town and he's not with us tonight, unfortunately. We may have another guest on in a little bit, Advocate for Liberty, maybe on in a little while when he's sorted things out. So yeah, so that's us. If you are in chat at the moment, just look at the top and see if you're in top chat. If you are in top chat, change it over because you are a bit of a twat if you are in top chat. And move it into live chat, and you'll keep up with everything of what we are doing. Thank you very much. There we go, bit of shilling. We can get back to saying hello to everybody. Okay, bring you all up, and we're looking good and feeling fine. These two were cabbaged. Liam's got had his 3rd injection, so he's grown a 3rd head. And Graham's got COVID/Jim Bean.
Jim Bean.
Yeah, well, I think it's more Jim Bean than COVID. You don't go out of fucking house, so how have you got COVID? Unless it's come through letterbox. Do you know what I mean?
It was on the top of the Jim Bean bottle. I'm sure it was.
I bet you disinfected it. I bet you got wipes out on that, didn't you? So what we'll do is we will go around and see what our vape machines are tonight, and we will start with Liam.
Tonight, my vape machine is the Snow Wolf M-Fang UX. And on that is the Profile 1.5. And in that, I am still going through the gingerbread custard. I also have the Titan PWM with the Titan IDA on top. And in that, I am vaping on some Tears of Asgard, which is a blackberry custard.
Very nice.
And over to Graham.
Oh, you're going to pass it on? No, nobody else to pass it on to.
There's only 3 of us. It's on a chat, do you know what I mean? Might be there a while.
I'm on the guy with the blank. I'm on the guy with the barrage. I can get through this dead quickly now. And in them, I've got the country fudge and some blackcurrant menthol, which I just knocked up to see if I could taste it because of my
Strawberry blind.
No. What do you call it when
Hangover.
That cold that's not cold. Yeah. So is that here he is, Tim.
Hey.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello, guys. Yeah.
He's got a hat on with headphones over top of the hat. How does that work? Your ears cold?
No, actually, it's the earphones are because it'll stop feedback. Some people have feedback issues with the play,
I know what the speaker, the headphones are for. What about the hat over under?
Part of the Tim Pool fan club.
Oh, is that what it is?
I shave my head when I wound up having the fevers and stuff. So I shaved my head. So yeah, I wear a hat. I will be for a while.
But that just random. Oh, I'm having a bit of a fever. I'll just shave my head off.
Well, I had 103 fever like constantly for the first 4 or 5 days. So yeah.
So you shaved your head off but left your beard?
Yep. Yeah, of course. Liam, I know Liam understands.
Yeah. Shaving the beard off is too much of a shock.
When you shaved it off. So we'll pass it on then to you, then Tim. What are you vaping on?
I actually have Dragon Shake by Deep Cuts and Nevermore on top of the Paranormal. And I got the water cooler on the Dynamo, the Titan, with that's got VSO cider in it with just sweetener. And then I've got the Rouleau, because I like the matchy with a Royal Hunter Mini on top. And That was just a tester one for testing.
That's
So there's
one
nothing
mod
in it
I've
yet.
always wanted, and every time when I see it, I go, I should buy it, and then I don't.
Yep. Yeah, that was actually the only thing left in the shop at my local shop that was still on the shelf from when it first opened was this Royal Hunter, so I bought it for sentimental reasons. So yeah, so that was my last purchase actually for vape gear, was buying that Royal Hunter.
It's been out a
And,
while, hasn't it? Well done.
Oh, both of those have been out for years. But yeah. Do you need me to pass it off to one of these wonderful gentlemen?
No, we've been.
Are you done?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you've
can pass it
already
on to Bill. He's not here though.
Okay, I'll pass it on to Bill. Bill's vaping on some kind of vanilla mix.
Yeah.
While his
So it's
wife's
just-
putting money in slot machines.
Yeah, yeah.
while he
Spend it
sits in the chair.
Yeah. So I'm on the solo with a solo, and inside that I've got some RY Hawthorne concentrate from Chefs, which is not a bad RY4. Also on the Drag Plus with the TPP that leaks. And inside that I've got some slushy that I got for Bobo. And that is it. That's me. That is it.
Yeah, how is Bobo? Who talked to him last?
I talked to him today. He's fine.
Oh, good.
He's seems dead busy in the shop. So run
Yeah,
up to Christmas, he's getting a lot of customers coming in, stocking up.
Christmas
And he's
time, getting ready. Yep.
And he's doing his Warhammer stuff as well, so he's got his little figures out and he's like that, painting them.
He sent me a message. He goes, "Look what I got!" I was like, "Okay, it's a goblin."
Oh well. So yeah. So if you could read the title of the show, it'll be Reet Tart. Graham had to Google it to see what it meant, but that's a Yorkshire thing. So I thought we'd have a little talk about tart. Because basically what happened was I ordered some bits and pieces. I will show you from Chefs, just because I was ordering some concentrate, some stuff for someone else. But so I got some rebranded Very Berry, and I got some, and I don't know where they got this from, but it's Strawberry Spunk.
What a name.
That's exactly why I got it, because I thought, what the hell is that? You know, it's not cracking up back at hand, I'll tell you that.
It's 10% lambas bread and 5% strawberry. Got it.
Yeah, it's not. It's a bit of a strange one. Yes, it tastes. It's a bit lemony. It's a little bit lemony. So I don't know how that gets with it. But I also got some Vape Train Tropical Fruit Tart, which has a really nice tart base, but just a few strange fruits in it, which we were just talking about before we came on. Apparently, Liam said it's a coconut pineapple sort of mix.
Pineapple,
guava.
papaya or guava or something like that as well.
Yeah. But the pie bit, the crust on it, the tart base is really, really nice, which I thought, oh, that'd make a little bit of a fruit, put some pineapple on top, golden pineapple, something like that on top of it, and see what would come out like. But I thought, tarts, who doesn't like a tart?
Yep.
You don't like a tart? Really?
No.
If I had choice between a tart and an eclair, I'll get an eclair. If I have a custard crepe, no.
If I have a choice between dessert and a steak, I'll take the steak, but that doesn't mean anything either.
You don't like them. So yeah. So does anybody like, what sort of tarts does the chat like? Let us know. Have you tried tarts? Have you mixed with tarts? And that's not on a Saturday night or a Friday night. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So many innuendos there, isn't there?
I did buy a bunch of flavorings to try them, but I haven't played with them much. So
I left that when I was 18.
That Skittles one was a tough one, and once I finally broke that, it's like, nope, I'm taking a break from candies for a minute for any of those tricky ones, because that was amazingly tricky. Like, the Oba Oba worked good for the crispiness, but it needed that sugar to back it up, which I don't really care for that, using that much sweetener. Had no choice.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling the tarts would be the same way.
I don't know. I think tarts might be easy. I haven't really tried making a tart.
Yeah, you don't like them anyway, so
Yeah, well, it's an awesome. I've made kind of pastry bases for a tart and stick something on to make the tart. That could be easily done.
Yeah, but Graham's thinking, they taste like shit, so I don't care if it tastes like shit. So therefore, yeah, easy.
Before we crack on, I forgot, we better shout out chat, haven't we? Liam, do you want to do the honours and give him a little bit of a shout out?
Yeah, in chat tonight we have the Vaping Snowman, Fletcher, I Up Me Duck, Hull UK Vapor, Miss Hull, Craig Meikle, Freerider Vapor, Nevans, Dion78, RDS, Vape Store Barnsley, Daytime Frank, Jacob Vapor, Fee, Barry Jones, Mike Haynes, Mr. Anderson, Tony Laura. I know I'm missing people.
Mr. Anderson is the sole reason they're bringing back the Matrix.
Vapor Queen, Vapor Queen Becky, Cheech181, Rocky Tooney. I think I said Mike Haynes, but I'll say it again.
Say Tony Laura.
Hey,
Hey up me duck.
Yep, Tony Laura, I Up My Duck. I said good
Hip-hop
behaviour.
juice.
Hip Hop Juice. I haven't got down that far yet. Zippy Zone.
oh, Zippy.
Zippy.
And Grateful Ant. I think that is everybody. If I've missed anybody, my apologies.
Do apologise. Just while we're on Vape Store Barnsley was a shop that I went into the other day, kind enough to give me some, let me have some juice, his own juice. If you're over in Barnsley, go check out the store in the town centre. It's packed with e-liquids and everything, so go check him out. I walk in there, I've never seen so much e-liquid in my life. It was just everywhere. So go check him out. Vaping Canadians just come in. Howdy all. So like I say, Mr. Flatcap.
Flatcap.
Miss you, congratulations. While you're in, Mr. Flatcap, congratulations for getting second in the E.C.E-Click Awards for Vape Reviewer of the Year. Congratulations. Well done, my friend.
Very well done.
Well done. Very well done. So, saw that today, had a look, and I thought, that was good as that. Deserved. So does anybody, like I say, people are popping in jam tarts. There's loads of stuff going on. Daytime Frank's just coming with, they're all coming in with the little one-liners about I like a tart, depends on how she's built.
Yeah.
With a nice base and a little bit of topping on. Mike Haynes likes a jam tart. Greg Meikle likes a late night tart. A lady of the night.
Like a good pair on my tart.
You like a good pair on your tart. There's going to be some innuendos tonight, isn't there? Miss Hull likes a strawberry and apple tart. Apple tart would be quite easy to do, wouldn't it, really? An apple tart.
Yeah, we got loads of really good apple flavours.
Definitely that would be the easier one to start out with if you wanted to start out with an apple tart.
Yeah, it's just getting that short crust based for your taste.
Yeah. So what would you go down with? Because obviously you've tried a few for the tart, but like I say, I'd if you're going to do a tropical one, like say Vape Train, I don't know if Vape Train do any more tart bases, but that were quite a nice tart, quite a nice bakery feel to it. Do you know what I mean? When you get that, I can taste that.
No, it's like Wonder Flavors apple filling too is a nice place to start too.
Yeah. For the tart bases, I generally tend to lean towards biscuits and then adding in some butter just to soften it up a little bit, just to try and get it. I have used FA apple pie as well with a biscuit to actually change the texture, which also works quite well.
I've used FA. Is it apple pie, isn't it? FA apple pie.
Yeah.
with one-on-one to get like a short crust pie base, but the other one was Flavor West. Can't remember which one it is. Flavor West pie base, which has got that kind of like slightly burnt note on it, caramelized note on it.
I'm not sure. I don't think I've tried that one.
It might be the graham cracker. I'm not too sure.
No, the graham cracker is very coconutty.
No, it's not that one then.
I know
Very
TFA
nice
pie
graham
crust is
cracker,
not
though.
that nice.
I'm sure it's pie.
No, the TFA pie crust is cardboard.
Yeah, it's not cracking in pie crust. So yeah, Flatcap saying he's officially a number 2. And Craig Mickle said, Graham, you should do a country fudge tart. That'd be quite interesting with that one. Country fudge tart.
Country fudge with a pie base on it.
Yeah.
No, I hate that when people come back with ideas and then just something.
Yeah, but you could do a run of tarts. You could do a confectioner. You could do a bakery line. So you could do country fudge on that, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope my duck likes 2 tarts over one. More the fun. Mike Haynes has used apple filling with a pie crust. That was good. So,
I think that's Flavor West pie crust. I'm sure it is. I'll just type it into the liquid recipes and find it.
Yeah, if you're gonna do the when a lot of people mention tarts, they automatically go straight towards lemon meringue tart. The easiest one to use would be the baked cream one.
Definitely.
Yeah, it is Flavor West pie crust, which has got that slightly caramelly burnt kind of bit to it. So you just add a tiny little bit of that to get kind of that crunchiness on the outside.
You can do that with the waffle too. The Flavor waffle. You put a little of that in there, like a 0.5 to 0.7. It'll give you that crispy.
Yeah.
I hate Flavor West waffle.
No, the Flavor.
The Flavora waffle, I get mushrooms off it.
I turned it up and I don't like it. I don't like it up. But
even at 0.1, I get mushroom.
Wait a minute, what's the Flavor?
I bought
double check. Where's the rest?
Flavora waffle, and the 2 days later, OGA puts it on the wheel as a wheel of for the booby prize, and I was like, that code, I haven't even tasted it yet. I don't think I'll bother.
It doesn't quite work as a waffle, but if you use it as a low percentage, it will give you that crispy edge. But like Liam said, you turn it up, no.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those flavors where some people really hate it and others actually get on okay with it, because I have seen it used a couple of times.
Yeah, Salubrome crepe. Is it crepe or pancake? It's one of those two. It's like Salubrome waffle. It's kind of like the burnt waffle as well, which you can put that in really low and get the crunchy caramelized base as well. But what's the other one? There's one by Wonder Flavors, custard egg, Portuguese egg tart.
See, I didn't think that tasted anything like a Portuguese egg tart. I was very disappointed in that on its own. It don't even give you a base to it, to be honest with you.
I got more filling than base.
Yeah.
And then others taste more base than filling.
I think that's what
one of those flavors.
Bottled Violence uses. I'm pretty sure that same filling, the egg tart, but it doesn't have anything but. You can taste the egg. The egg's right up front. You can taste that, but you can't taste the crust.
No, I couldn't taste. Yeah, I couldn't taste a great deal. I was quite disappointed thinking it were, because Portuguese egg tarts are really, really nice. And Nata, is it Nata that do a Portuguese tart one? That's really, really nice. I thought, it might be a good way to start on that. Get an egg start on it. But nah, it didn't float my boat at all.
Zippy said Wonder Flavors bread gives you a bit of the crunch. Yeah, don't I have the buttered bread or buttered toast or something like that? That seems like that'd have a crunch to it if you want to just a zest. Use it as a zest, a little tiny bit.
Well, if you're talking to tarts, the filling's got to be really it's got to be tart, doesn't it? It's got to be right up there, really in your face. Every jam tart I've had is just like, oh.
Did you know? See, you don't like strawberry jam, do you? So do you know what I mean? That's that.
No, I
I
like
say,
strawberry jam.
No, I mean
you just can't taste it in a vape.
Can't just taste it in a vape. That's what I'm saying. Cellar Dweller put in banana flambe tart. Banana
that
tart.
Sounds tasty.
Devon's put in Flavor West is like 1-on-1, except Flavor West is less buttery and more cooked. Solid Red's tempted to do a raspberry waffle. Sure, you could think of a colour for wordplay. A vaping Canadian wants to know best strawberry banana.
I have an opinion, but you're not gonna like it.
Best banana for me is Wonder Flavors banana puree, and Molenbeek soft banana. That's really good.
I ordered both of them because of you.
Yeah.
I'll for course of Liam. Bloody hell. He had me getting a dweeb.
If you like bakery, TFA banana nut bread isn't bad at all.
And I ordered that one too because of you. Thank you, Liam. Those are 3 of the ones you've been talking
That one's quite a nice strawberry that I've just got, which is sweet strawberry from Mum and Pop. That's quite nice. That's like a jammy sort of strawberry. Really sweet. It is sweet. It's one of the sweetest sweet strawberries I've tasted. It's quite nice, but it's got a jammy sort of feel to it as well. So that might be, if you can get hold of that, if you want to have a crack and put that in your strawberry and build up on it. Ask Shrek for the strawberry. He's got 26 in one mix.
Yeah, for the strawberries, I normally reach, if I want a sweet strawberry, I normally reach for the jungle flavour sweet strawberry. It's like calf, but on steroids. It's as if they've taken the better parts from the TFA strawberry ripe and the best parts from the cap sweet strawberry and then combined them.
Yeah, TFA strawberry ripe was one of the first flavorings I got.
Yeah, strawberry ripe. Yeah, it's a staple.
I'm out of it,
isn't it?
I'm out of it now. Ran out.
Yeah, you just you've got to get a big bottle of that because you do use that a lot, don't you? Strawberry ripe.
Yeah,
loads of people.
It works really well.
Yeah,
and yeah, I know that. I got all the VSOs, so a lot of the VSOs. So that strawberry, the ripe with his, kind of gives you that whole feel.
It's a cult.
Gives you that whole feel. It's nice.
Don't know. It's a cult. We can't get it. It's a cult.
You have a few things too. Just saying.
Mackenzie says we've got a couple of questions. Help me ducks put in first. Is there a good Bakewell tart mix out there yet?
Yeah, Chef's had a decent one called Quell Bakewell. I believe it's only available in their whatever they call their bottle shots now.
Right.
And for me, it's becoming like a white whale. I come back to it.
Yeah.
I come back to it every so often and just go, nope, failed.
It's a bit of an odd one, is that a Bakewell tart? Because it's got that, it's like a marzipan with, what is it in it? With the cherry and...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's what?
Frangipan.
Frangipan. Him and all, yeah. Bit like a marzipan, I don't know. I'm not over fond of them, to be honest with you. So I don't fancy it.
Benny, do you still have that cheese vape? You can always mix that into one. Make yourself your own special.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. Not a chance.
I think the chat's answered Mike's question, which
I was just about to say. So the serious question for the caster. I'm trying to make a marmalade on buttery toast. I have marmalade, I think, and I have the toast, but having trouble getting the thick butter like on my toast.
Yeah, I was going to suggest the Big Dream butter base as well. Sam beat me to it. The FA butter is really good as well.
What percentage though?
The Big Dream butter base. I just go up to about 1% on it. With the other butters out there, the TFA butter isn't bad, but it becomes a bit rancid if you push it too high. Golden butter from Cap is more like a melted butter.
I'm not a big fan of golden butter either. I think I've tried it in a mix, and it just didn't give me that.
It's not
buttery.
It's not bad, but it's kind of weak. Like it almost feels like it's just too melted or something. Like there was only a drizzle. I've been using it a lot lately, and it let me down a little bit more than I thought it was gonna. I agree with you, Manny.
Yes, Free Rider, I've got your emails. Thank you. I will send it out probably next week. Now, Frangipan Armoured Almond Base Sponge, and Zip is saying DV Marmalade Toast may get you there.
Yeah, I've got that here. I haven't really used it properly yet.
Yeah, let's go. Go on.
For the actual... Oh, go.
Yeah, sorry. The actual marmalade from that marmalade toast is really good, though. You just got to ask them for the marmalade separately.
Yeah, I think you were saying that. You can ask for it separate. Don't Vape Train do a nice marmalade as well?
Yeah, orange marmalade. Don't bother with the English marmalade. Do not get them mixed up.
Right.
English marmalade isn't bad, but it's not it's lime and everything else. They looked at the definition of marmalade, which is a jam made from the zest of fruits. So citrus fruits. So they throw in every citrus at it that they could think of. But the orange marmalade, overdo it. Yeah, the orange marmalade is really good though.
Yeah, I like the orange marmalade with a little bit of shisha orange in there. Just to bring up just to get the really kind of the zesty bit of the for the marmalade itself. I think that works really well. But yeah, you've got those bakery oranges now. They're the SSA bakery orange as well, which is, I haven't tried it with the normal marmalades. I've been messing around a little bit with marmalades. Managed to make Tic Tacs at one point.
Nothing wrong with that. People like Tic Tacs.
You should. The SSA bakery orange will actually caramelize that marmalade up slightly. Work really well.
Yeah, you tend to get Tic Tacs if you push things too high with oranges.
Yeah.
It turns into Tic Tacs.
I hope me don't get burnt toast off it. See, I get burnt every time I get a toast, like jam on toast or all like that. It's always tastes of burnt toast. That's all I ever taste in it. I never taste. It's never like, oh yeah, this is toast. Oh, burnt toast. That's all I ever get in stuff that people have said. Oh yeah, it's this on toast. It's just like, yeah, they don't really like burnt toast. So
that's one of the things that took me ages to actually get right on.
What, burnt toast? Just leave it in your thing a bit.
The jam on toast that I got on Flavor Chaser. That took ages to get right, to try and get rid of any burnt notes.
Congratulations on the right.
Slewbrum toast under 1%. If you go over 1%, it starts being burnt. But if you use it quite low, you just get that kind of the medium kind of toast, no burnt note on it if you go under 1.
Right.
But it needs to be backed up with the bread.
Graham says, any idea what you can do with SSA ice cream?
Yeah, I would actually throw the SSA ice cream vanilla at it, which actually completes it to give you a full ice cream.
Which one? It's quite thin, isn't it?
Yeah, whereas the ice cream vanilla is actually creamy as well, but it's like that. It's like that vanilla that you get in the cheap vanilla ice creams, the big tubs that you buy. Yeah, but it's instantly sparks that nostalgia as to what an ice cream should taste like.
Cornish cream does that for me. Just sparks the nostalgia of Wall's Cornish ice cream. I just immediately think of that by the smell, everything. It just goes Cornish ice cream.
Saying that, Daytime Frank did put in earlier on when we talk about tarts. He was on about doing a Devon custard tart would be quite nice.
Yeah.
So Sam says, ID10Ts, I've ice cream Trinity. I don't know what he's got on there. Don't know what it has in there. I'm guessing that's got SSE in it, I'm guessing.
It's going to be in all the flavours.
Feel like I've had these same discussions with Liam about these same flavor profiles recently-ish, like within the past couple months. So, it's kind of funny.
Vanilla cream extra is really nice. That's quite thick as well.
It is. The vanilla cream extra
Yeah, I
actually
like
worked really
that.
good.
I like that.
I just made the Mrs. and Andy's candies because we talked about this on the show last time I was on, and I made my own rendition instead of the one with the VSO in it, and it turned out, oh, that's good. That's really good. It's delicious.
I can't
But I
find
use-
ID Tenty's ice cream Trinity. But I found Nick's.
Oh, right.
It is severe. Nick uses. This is his ice cream Trinity, which is custard premium at 0.75, FA milk at 0.75, and liquid barn vanilla ice cream.
Well, that's it. I won't be trying that one.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
Fucking no chance. Definitely not for me, liquid bar ice cream.
But ice cream's really, really easy to make, especially now with so many concentrates out there.
Yeah.
It's just getting the thickness and getting the texture, which is the thing. And you can do that with different things, different ways.
I always used to reach for the liquid barn one, but I started getting pepper off it then from a shake. So then I switched to the Flavor West vanilla bean ice cream, which is really good.
See, that's the thing with vanilla bean ice cream. Quite a lot of people get pepper taste off of them, don't they?
Yeah, it's
I
the type
don't.
of vanilla they use. I never used to.
Capella or TFA, I don't get that. But like I say, a liquid bar, I just don't like the texture, don't like the taste. It's just not for me in that at all.
Yeah, I wound up doing the same thing. I bought a bigger bottle of the Liquid Barn ice cream because that's what it said to get, the Liquid Barn one. And I wound up getting a Flavor West. I like it so much better. I don't get that weird, like you said, like almost a peppery taste. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick says, "Oh, Benny, don't put your nose up at it. Just liquid bar, mates." Oh dear. You have to search ID10T and it'll come up.
Yeah, I'm just doing that now.
Barry Jones is saying I make pizza. Ice cream Trinity is really good as well.
All right.
And that'll be on ATF.
Mm-hmm.
JP, you all right, buddy?
Hi, JP.
More stuff. It's hard to get to from here. Yep.
So
There's that thing. There's the whole like
Cults.
VSO, it's a cult, and then we go, yeah, I can't get that either. Okay, can't get that. Can't get that. Okay.
The thing is with
I
ice
think-
creams, sorry, Tim, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say that there are some really good ice creams on the market. It just depends on whether that vanilla that's in that particular ice cream actually hits the spot for you. Because some of the vanillas are darker, some of them are a little bit lighter or a little bit sweeter. So it's just searching through to find the one that works for you.
Gelato is quite not a bad one.
I
found
actually
that-
like the vanilla swirl too. It works good as long as you don't. It's not your forward flavor. You don't need that vanilla as your forward flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the TFA vanilla bean gelato.
Yeah.
I used to use that a lot. Tried the FA one. The FA one is decent, but it's a little bit thin on the mouthfeel.
Yeah, so if you don't like the pepper taste on Vic Bean, then you could use gelato, can't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And use that. So, we got what else?
Do you want to give I Am Sam a spanner so you can put it in? I can't seem to find it.
All right, I will do. I thought you had one. There you go. He's got a spanner. Oh, Dave's Trinity is a Trinity for pepper tasters.
Well, 4 pepper tasters so they
Or
can
pepper
take pepper.
tasters. They can taste pepper, yeah.
Can you taste my pepper yet?
Yeah, keep pushing it up. Can you taste that pepper?
Keep pushing up. Can you taste the pepper yet? Oh, not quite. Okay, we'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll put it in at 10%. You'll taste the pepper. It's a bit like Dr. Pepper, innit? You taste the flavour. So, Mike Haynes was asking, was that recipe public, Tim? That you was just talking
Which one?
about? The one that
The
he was
Andy's
on
candy?
about. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually just sending it to Graham so he could put it in.
Have you not got a spanner either?
Nope.
Type something in.
I
Spanner.
swore you did before, but that's okay.
I'm probably, yeah.
No worries.
You should have type something in. You should have a spanner.
I just burnt my lip. I've given up looking at.
No, what it was is I did the Swaggies, what he suggested to try with his flavorings for that Andy's Candies. And it didn't quite hit Andy's Candies. Nice chocolate mint, but not Andy's Candies. And I put this together and it turned out delicious.
Yep. So there you go. So you should have one now. You should be able to put your own things in now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You can bring it up. You can show people and see what it says. Cheech 1H1, you always get a shout out. Not having a spanner though, but you all get a shout out.
Yeah, that turned out really, really well. And she's been loving that white chocolate mint cheesecake. But we changed the mint and put a little creme de menthe in it too this last time, and she likes it even better. So
well, I found that recipe that I was after the other day when we were talking about florals. The ID10T recipe, longing, which had honeysuckle in as an ice cream.
All right.
Ooh. I found the ID10T 123 flavor.
I mixed this a while ago, and it was really, really nice. It's got Favora cream at 1%, creme fraiche at FA at 1%, honeysuckle at 3%, shisha vanilla at 1%, and vanilla bean ice cream 1.5. That's the one I was looking for the other when we had that floral spin of the wheel, and then everybody.
Oh, floral.
Yeah.
I noticed on that. Then he actually had a link to another one, which was lime longing.
All right.
Yeah. Shindo. Yeah, which looks like it's exactly the same, except with Florida key lime. I'll put the two in chat.
Shindo did the sticky rice, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's fucking awful. Just put it out there. It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, Graham, you have no chance if they actually mix the flavors for VC, by the way. I would vape my mix. What I wound up making. It turned out good.
Which one did I? Oh, I didn't mix the florals, did I? I just gave up. I did a watermelon.
Watermelon. That's not floral. Watermelon's not floral. No, cheater.
Rocky Toon is working on a blueberry tart. So has anybody else been working on any tart? Has anybody been mixing anything? Have you been mixing anything up, Graham, Liam?
No, I just did the blackcurrant and menthol just for this hangover that I've got. I did revisit the apple chewits from last week. Somebody suggested to use country apple, but I didn't have country apple, so I put the Granny Smiths in just to take it up a bit.
All right, yeah.
Got the percentages wrong, so I am going to mess around with that a little bit because it's so close to being a chewit. It just needs a little bit of adjustment, so I'll get that sorted at one point.
I've got recipes to mix. I just haven't been able to find the time to mix them.
And I'm running really low on PG and I'm running really low on VG. I've got liters of PG because I bought a load before the price went up.
Yeah. You never use a lot of PG, do you? That's the thing.
But I bought gallons of it. I literally bought gallons of it because I knew the price was going up, and then it went up by about 60%.
Right.
Now I'm running out of VG. I looked at it. I've got about that much VG in the bottom of the bottle now.
I've got about a half gallon left. So
I think I got about a litre and a half left, so I'll have to buy some after Christmas.
I've got.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking, Liam. Yep.
That much.
Hey up, I'm going to try and make a Dead Man's Fingers vape juice.
Just talking about Dead Man's Fingers, Graham's just bought another 2 bottles.
Yeah,
He's drunk the ones that he got.
They're presents for me for Christmas.
Yeah. And Nick's putting bloody hell, no LB ice cream and no Shindo sticky rice. Tough crowd tonight.
Yeah, Zippy, to be fair, you've had a busy week. You have an excuse. So, yeah. I give her a pass this week, huh, Liam?
Yeah. It happens. It's coming up to Christmas, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Everybody's got to have a little bit of a break. Talking about that, we will be doing the Christmas show next Wednesday, just so everybody knows what the score is. The Christmas show will be next Wednesday. Obviously, if you are in a little bit of mixing, it is not going to be mixing with PG, VG or nicotine. It's going to be mixing with vodka.
That's what I picked up last night.
Thing. Did you get some? Hey. So yeah, so don't forget your super sweet and your mixing if you want to join in with us. And so yeah, it's just going to talk shit, end of year, and just get drunk basically.
And let's just see who comes up with the best tart flavored vodka. Come on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So yes, that's what it's going to be next week, and then we're going to have a break then over Christmas, and we'll be back in the new year. So there'll be no show over Christmas. We're going to have a little bit of time off and just have a rest and recuperate.
From the vodka show.
From the vodka show, yeah. Well, it take me a week to get over it.
Graham's going to need a week and a half.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, Zippy, sorry about that. Her grandson's broke his collarbone.
Yeah, that's why we didn't have a show on Sunday. But couldn't even imagine.
The thing is, they don't wear your collarbones, do they?
No, I think
I broke my collarbone.
She said he did it.
They just put me in a sling.
Yeah.
I fell off the bed, which was like about that high, and broke my collarbone.
Was you drunk?
Yeah.
Okay. I was starting to wonder that myself. I was like, how?
Gaz, you can come on if you want. You're more than welcome to come on. We're just going to talk shit and have vodka mixing. You'll have a few concentrates you can throw in.
And the best part is it's keto friendly. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like say, they didn't tell me till after I'd got about halfway through the bottle and turned around and said, "Oh yeah, put some super sweet in." Really?
It's the way that show just turned around as soon as we discovered Super Sweet. We go, no, that didn't work. And then Super Sweet goes in, oh, that works. That works.
Funny story about Super Sweet. I thought I was running out, and I said, oh, I got to order again soon. And then I realized I actually did order last time. I'm good.
Yeah, and most of the flavors don't seem to work that well with gin. Or at least the ones I was mixing was.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. That is going to be something I'm going to do. I am going to attempt to make make the vodka taste like other alcohols next week. That's one of the things I'm going to do. Well, this thing is, we're both diabetic, so the vodka we can drink. Whereas you get nice whiskey. Well, there's a lot of carbs in whiskey, so you can only drink a limited amount. So
yeah, definitely. Might be a way to go. And it's like I say, if you put a bourbon, you might get a bourbon with it. You might be able to do that. Yep. So has anybody got any questions in chat? Is anybody wanting some pressing thing about mixing? Let us know if you're struggling with anything. That'd be fantastic. If you want to know about what the mixing with vodka, what you'll need is vodka, super sweet, and some flavourings. That's it. And a glass.
As small as a glass as possible.
Yeah.
Vodka, super sweet, and your favorite black licorice. You're good.
Yeah. Who's mixing? Who's going to be mixing it with?
You
Baileys?
can do it
Mr.
with
Anderson?
it, but you tend to go down the floral route, and you've got the juniper berries, which you've got to counter with that.
Yep.
This all comes from a thing I did from Christmas one time, where I made one with my family, load of bottles of customized vodka and gin. 14 bottles.
All. Yeah, and they were all like, "What's this shit again?"
I decided
14
not to do it this year.
14 bottles and no one else showed up, so he drank it all himself. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That's what you did on Pugs's birthday. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, if you missed that, oh.
Yeah. Nick's coming on because
that was fun.
Nick says he's coming on. He says, "I will come on because after half an hour, Graham will be hammered and we're struggling to speak."
That's what he did that day. It was funny because he was in a thought and kind of wandered out of the thought and was trying to remember. You could tell he was talking through while he's trying to figure out where he was at. And it took him a minute. So he went off on this tangent and he goes, "Oh, yeah."
Graham's great when he's drunk. He loves everybody. He's one of them drunk uncles. Do you know when they won't get out of a pub and at last bit, "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you," and yo.
I think they're officially called drunkles.
Drunkles, yeah, that's what it is. It is definitely
Drunkles. Yep.
What was it? Russian Standard is the best one for mixing because it's the smoothest vodka. There's no harshness. It's just dead. It's just dead nice, dead smooth. Goes with everything. I put fresh strawberry, frozen raspberries.
All right, yeah.
From the freezer and just put that in the vodka, and you get raspberry vodka.
Yeah, see, watched them do that with that tipsy bartender. Done it a few times. Put like the candies and different candies and stuff in them.
Yeah, I've
and
seen
them
that.
like the Jolly Rancher candies and stuff like that.
Yeah, jelly beans, another one they do, don't they?
Jelly beans.
Yeah, I've seen them do it with jelly bean and put it in, and then I've seen them where they freeze it.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, you put it in, leave it a bit, it all drain it off all the jelly beans, and you've got all the coating, and then they freeze it and have it as like a frozen cocktail thing.
Yep. But this thing is, we're just skipping a step and going right straight to flavorings. We don't even need the candy and all the carbs and all the bad stuff I'm not allowed to have. Yeah,
Exactly. We might try and make a candy cane vodka. That's very Christmassy.
That would be nice.
Yeah, candy cane one.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, my duck says that Glenn's vodka is the best, always the cheap in case you cock it up.
Glenn's vodka's horrible.
I don't drink vodka, so I won't know any difference, to be honest with you.
That Glenn's vodka is the one that you get in the corner shop, and it's the only vodka that you can get in the corner shop.
Yes, I know, yes.
Yeah.
You're some Polish vodka.
One of those vodkas that you can literally use to strip car parts. Yep.
Yeah. My Canes used to make Applejack.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, have you guys ever had apple pie shine?
No.
It's delicious. It's just basically like making an apple pie filling, and you make it taste kind of like that, but you have a little bit of that moonshine flavor. But skip the moonshine flavor, just goes right straight to apple pie. I was thinking apple pie would be a really nice vodka. I'm thinking that's another one I want to do next week.
Yeah, it might be apple pie.
Me and Disco did some research on flavored vodkas and stuff, so, especially in America. It's quite big in America now. And there's a whole site just dedicated to flavored vodkas. And their number one seller was whipped cream vodka.
Yeah,
really?
Pinnacle whipped cream, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They've just whipped cream vodka.
I will say Pinnacle makes the sherbet, like the ice cream sherbet. Vodka, that's really good too. Pinnacle does make some nice flavor, but that's just it. But we can't have flavors because adults don't like flavors.
Yeah,
they have a whole vodka line. Yeah, no, they don't like it. No.
Vapor Canadian says, okay, so I bought a litre of 70-30, 12 milligram nick in it. Best way to store it, please. You could put it in your freezer if you want, but in a cool, dark place if you don't want to freeze it.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe like I would personally keep mine in like my wine cooler or something, because with the 70-30, you freeze it.
You're a fucking posh git. Wine cooler. I keep mine in my wine cooler.
Ethan was listening to Wayne.
I paid $50 for it at a discount store, so whatever. It's got LED lights and everything. It's fun. I used to keep my VSO in it, but it doesn't fit anymore. So yeah, it's that cult thing, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Is that the new thing? You've all got to have a wine cooler.
Oh, it's going to be a vodka cooler soon.
Yeah. So yeah, you can put it, like you say, if you've got somewhere that you don't use, you got like a wine cooler, put it in there at that place. Or if you don't want to use it all at once, put it in freezer. And then, but if you got it with PG in it, VG in it, make sure you take it out a little bit before, because once it's been in freezer, it goes a little bit thick.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll be there all day. Lad.
I'm gonna pour it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a mistake I made when I first started mixing. I bought VG nicotine and put it, and everybody said, put it in the freezer, So I put it in the freezer, went to mix with it, and 3 hours later, I'm still waiting for the first drop to come out.
It's like trying to pour treacle.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, it's like you go into a store in the wintertime here. You know, go in the store, it's below 0 even Celsius here, and you go in the store, come back out, and you go to try and vape your tank. Don't do tanks. Drip if you're gonna go like that, because you're gonna come back and you're just gonna go get the biggest dry hit you ever had, because that's not going to wick. Not if you chain vape it either.
Yes.
And I did that. I chain vaped. The first one was okay, and then it was a Profile Unity too. So it was really bad.
Yeah.
That was my experience too. No, don't leave it in the car.
Yeah, well, I usually have that because obviously when I'm working, I leave it in the van. And, so if I'm there all day and it's freezing outside, you come back to it when you finish, you think, oh, just top your juice or and your juice ain't coming out of it. And they think, oh, well, that's enough. And then you take an hit and you think, nah, that's gone. It's dry as that. And it's like I say, it's just because it's not, the VG's gone.
You can turn it sideways and your whole level of your juice just goes with it. And it's not okay. Yeah. And it doesn't take long. It's amazingly fast how quick a tank will thicken up. Yeah.
So that's a couple of places you can, like say, cool dark place, or out of direct sunlight if you don't want to put it in sfridge. And like say, in the freezer. If you want to keep it for a while in the freezer, is a lot better. So have you? I was going to ask that. Have you mixed with pre-mixed bases? Because I've never mixed with pre-mixed bases.
No, I just went to buying it all separately, because I thought if you want finished product of say 12 milligram, and you buy a 12 milligram pre-mixed base, it's not going to be 12 milligram when you use it, because the PG and the extra VG that you put in will dilute it down even more.
That was my thought too, because it's going to be more like an 11 or 10 at least. Yeah,
because all the flavors are in PG, so it just dilutes it down. So you're more likely going to end up with a 9, 10.
Which when I mixed for a couple of people, friends of mine at my local shop, they said that the 3 milligram was strong for them. And I'm thinking a lot of the companies here in the US mix it like that with the pre-mix.
Yes.
Because it's not quite a 3. I have a feeling that's the way it's really made, because it isn't as strong. And I've even tried them side by side, and it's not as strong.
But the pre-mix is probably cheaper because you're actually getting less nicotine.
And it's easier for them to just dump in one container.
Yeah.
This way here, you don't have to have mad scientists putting everything together. You just have, just fill it up with that to this level and you're good. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen a lot of mix, say, I've got some 70-30. Well, usually you get the 70-30 pre-mix without the nicotine. Some people get it, don't they? And then add the nicotine to it, which is probably a little bit easier than having to get VG and PG together. But I've never tried that either.
Yeah, the other problem with it is as well, if you're using 70-30 premix and you think, right, I can just say you buy 70-30 VG and you think, right, I can just put my flavors in that now, and I'll have 70-30 12 milligram. Because say you're using 20% flavoring, you're dropping that 70-30 right down to 50-50.
Yep. Yeah. And then if you depending on what your nicotine suspended in too, can change that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a little. But yeah, you're right. That's what my thought was too, Liam. I'm a little too OCD with that. So it's like, I want mine to actually be what I want it to be. This whole fluctuation thing doesn't work for me.
Yeah, that's what I always. It's not something that I've seen it and I thought, it might be easier that than having to keep VG and PG. Do you know what I mean? Just got one, like say, one container,
one bottle, and you're done.
Dump it in, and it's done. But like I say, when you start adding, it's not going to be 70-30, is it? It's never can be 70-30, can it?
Yeah. Pre-TPD, whenever you saw a DIY, easy DIY mixed base or something like that, they always come with premix.
Yeah.
It was always premix, never separates.
Yep. And in order to get 70-30, you'd have to have 90-10 base.
Yeah.
If you have 20% flavorings. So,
yeah.
And that's not uncommon for if someone really has a complex recipe, or if you want a really potent, like commercial like flavor.
Well, I'm going to say, even when you get these sort of one shots, some of them are 15 to 20%, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ailton Duck says
easily do it.
Pre-mix base with Nick is good when used like a Nick shot for simple quick mixes before trying to refine a recipe. Yeah, I suppose you could use it as your Nick shot, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean? So if you got a bottle of this, you could use it as a pre-mix, as a Nick shot to add it to it at 70-30, couldn't you? So if you wanted to do that, Zippy says she could just put hers outside. It's like -25.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Zippy. We're all set. We can do it. We can keep it nice and thick.
Yeah.
You might not be able to drip it on your coils, and it'll give you a good workout trying to squeeze that bottle.
Yeah.
Even though the cap falls off, you get the globs, drop it in. Perfect.
I've put it in microwave before and everything. Put it in a bowl of a pan of boiling water to try and thin it down so I could use it. And I thought about that. So I get PG. That's why I get PG Nick now myself. I don't know.
Yeah, I always thought as well that taking it out the freezer, warming it up, using it, putting it back in the freezer, constantly doing that is going to degrade the nicotine at some point. Constantly warming it and cooling it.
Yep.
We're adding oxygen to it all the time, aren't you?
Yeah.
As well, when you're opening it up and putting it back in all the time.
Yeah, but you can get those things which take that chemical that you spray into the bottle to
argon.
Same thing
used to argon. The same thing used for
argon.
Welding. Same thing used for
argon. Right.
If you have access to it, it is the best way to.
You can buy them in little cans off Amazon.
All right.
It's normally sold in places where you make your own wine.
Yeah.
If you buy the kits to make your own wine and beer, they normally got that there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Graham saying brown glass bottle. Yeah, that's another thing is glass bottles. The brown glass bottles store it better than just the normal.
The brown is the best. The blue is actually not too bad. The dark blue, not the. Yep. Those actually filter the light the best out. If you have it, but.
Well, originally that's what all the what is it used to come as, didn't they? With pipette.
I think
brown bottles.
Carolina extract still come. Last I knew, still came in the brown glass bottles.
Yeah, a lot of the flavors that you could buy, not the individual flavors. I'm trying to think of who used to do them quite a lot. There's a company that used to make quite a lot. I can't remember what the bloody name of the flavors were, but they were always in little pipettes because it was for dripping.
Right.
But if you wasn't dripping them, it was a pain in the ass to fill your tank up.
Yes. Believe me, I dropped some, on my knee trying to fill a tank up, some strawberry custard from Dinner Lady when I didn't know any better. And it went all over my trousers and all I could smell was strawberry right for the rest of the week. It went all over van.
Wash your trousers?
No, it went all over trousers, it went all over seats.
Remember those some of the tiny kidney holes they used to have, or those dripper holes, and you trying to get that, like the naked bottles. I had some of the naked flavors, and you try and drip. That does not work. It just instantly first one, you have a seal, you're done.
Hey, up my
You
deck
have
says
to
I
have a
leave my
pipette.
nick in a drawer. Does that make me a bad mixer? No, because it's a cool dark place.
It's in a dark place.
Yeah.
Dark place. That'll help.
There you go, a knicker draw.
Yeah. Yeah. Pippa's put in, and Merry Christmas to you too as well, Pippa. If you are wanting to feel like snow, this is winter mix-up. She put 2% FLV cool menthol plus 1% FLV peppermint. Who said you need 15 to 20% of intensity? Vape this and you can be the snowman, snowwoman, non-binary lol.
Yeah, it doesn't take much if you get the right flavorings.
That'll be good for you, Graham, at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you want to do
That's
that?
it.
I just went down the hill, and for the last 5 minutes, I was just
I've
like,
fucking noticed.
nicotine. I'm just oh.
Do you want to do the wheel?
Okay. Here you go. I think this is the first one.
Hey!
Christmas!
Christmas!
Christmas.
Hey! So,
Uh,
something to do with Christmas?
Christmas peach. That makes sense.
Yeah.
you just kept it as something. To do.
We're gonna make
Gonna
that.
limit it.
We're gonna make that fruitcake after all. Okay. Oh, vanilla. That's easy.
A vanilla Christmas. Vanilla Christmas we were looking at. Something to do with Christmas with vanilla in it. So if you want to join in out there, get your recipes in. Let us have a look. So something Christmassy with vanilla. So it could be Christmas pudding with vanilla custard on top. It could be
Be a Christmas tart.
Christmas tart. Yeah, we talk about tarts. Yeah, you could do.
Wait a minute. It's a bad night for Bill not to be here.
No,
He already
isn't it?
had the perfect mix.
yeah.
Mr. Vanilla's not here.
Mr. Vanilla's
Joanne,
not even here.
You all right, mate? Yeah, mate, up the duck says, so tonight's mix is a family fight and silence for the rest of the show. Yep, that's what it is. Definitely. So, yeah, don't know what you could come up with. Apple, maybe some spiced apple.
I could pretend I'm the Mandalorian and make a vanilla bourbon.
Yeah, vanilla bourbon, yeah, could do.
They could.
Yeah. Some vanilla bourbon. Could have some candy sticks with vanilla in it. Don't know what you'd want them for with candy sticks and vanilla, but you could do.
You could.
Could have vanilla chocolate baubles.
Oh, I got this.
Where is it?
Yeah. Vaping Canadian says white hot chocolate if vanilla is used. Could put a bit of cinnamon, Danish cinnamon roll. He says there's no clue, never mixed juice before. It's a great way to start. You've got some VG, PG, you've just got yours. If you've got some flavouring, just throw me. Give them a try. Did you buy some flavourings? I don't know what sort of flavourings you were fancying. Have a look on ELR. Pick your favourite flavour, your profile out of there, and just give it a go. No better time than now to start mixing and give it a try. You might get down the rabbit hole like a Up Me Duck has, which has got like 200 and odd flipping flavourings. Spent 380 odd quid on flavourings over there. Black Friday.
Yeah. Oh, I have to look and see how many flavors I have now. This went kind of insane this year.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They're all over the place. The thing is the breed. I'm sure the breed overnight because you're looking, you've got like 10.
I'm pretty sure I agree with you.
It's like rabbits.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got 206 flavors.
Oh, yeah. And
I started last January.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Ooh, this is gonna be tasty. I'm actually ready for this.
Yeah, hey up me duck. I think he started about the same time as we started doing the show, and he ordered 400 flavours off at bat.
I just gotta go get myself a bottle.
There you go. So yeah, like I say, have a look around. You don't have to spend that much. You can, look on different sites for cheaper concentrates. You could do the one shot. Try one shot first. If you want to try one shot, you can go over and try Liam's at Chef's and Flavor Chaser. You can also find Nick's, same place, Nick Nevins. You can also find Graham's. Not at Chef's though, because he's not that famous.
No. I said no.
Graham says I'm about 300. They just seem to appear. Honestly, they do. Yeah, they do. They just appear. They just overnight. You've suddenly got 10 more flavours.
Yeah.
And then you look and you see someone's got a sale on. You go, ooh.
It won't be overnight, but on Friday, there's more coming. No. Quite a few too. Yes, I think.
I am mixing over a month. That's the thing is, sometimes it can. You've got to be in the mood to mix as well. If you've got time, because playing around with it does take time. No. So Zippy's got 1,400. She's definitely been breeding them, and Fee's got 555.
Yeah, and Tam's been breeding them like
yeah.
So yeah. Tam hasn't been breeding them. She is the one that started the stuff.
yeah. Mike Haynes has still got a couple of packets to open from Black Friday.
I still got a box that I haven't tried. Looked at.
Well, that's why Bill had to give all to Disco, didn't he? Because he had that many flavours that he'd just bought, and he said, I'm never going to use them. Next Wednesday, Nick.
Yep. Next Wednesday is the day we watch Graham fall out of his chair.
I did all right last time.
Yeah. I still say that was so much fun watching. He did a good job. Hey, he did a really good job keeping information flowing properly, considering.
Ken says, you guys are the bloody worst when you shout out when a company has a sale on. I think Nom Noms have got a sale on at the moment.
Haven't, have they?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh.
And Flavor Chaser.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Flavor Taster's got 40% off on some of theirs.
And 20% off on the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And get ready, because I'm sure I'll get yelled at by Benny at this one. So. Because now the cover came off the flavors that you can't get. The cult.
The cult. Here we go. Yeah, just a minute. Let's get the cult flavors out so no one can mix them over here. Yeah. Pippa's just put in.
Hey, Graham can mix some.
We can get some. Scott Morrison, you all right, mate? We can get some. It's just we can't get the. I don't know why we just can't get the full range. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand.
Well, we had the same problem. There's actually a few flavorings that we can't get over here that you guys can get over there, and it's like, why?
Yeah, it's just bizarre, isn't it? It's bizarre.
It's crazy. There we go.
So we've got in, Pippa has put in Apple Spice Christmas Gingerbread House. FA Vanilla Cookie 1.5, Cap Gingerbread 1.5, FLV Frosting at 1%, FLV Apple Filling at 2%, VTA Golden Syrup, a concept that I know will work. It sounds nice, does that, to be fair. Very nice.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. This is a concept I know is going to work. It's one I wanted to make last year before I had flavorings.
We've got Christmas Apple Cookie from Cheech 181. Which is TFA Holiday Spice 0.5%, Flavora Vanilla Pudding at 0.75, FA Fuji Apple at 3, Innerwear Biscuit at 2, Babe Train Biscuit at 0.5. I assume that's the biscuit base. Flavora Cookie at 0.4 and Flavora Apple Pop at 0.1 and 0.5% super sweet.
Sounds nice as that, Cheech. It does sound nice.
I've got mine, but I haven't actually mixed it up.
Oh.
So it's just a work in progress. It's a Rocky Christmas.
All right, yeah.
Rocky Christmas.
I'll just do a quick share screen. Rocky Christmas because it's got milk and honey. So it's 0.5% Wonder Flavour Salted Caramel, 1.75% Vape Train Light Rum, 0.5% of FA Madagascar Vanilla, and 0.75% milk and honey.
Oops. Nice.
Very nice.
Sometimes Liam makes me hungry when he mentions stuff.
Yeah.
He's come up with some recipes that just sound like, I don't care about the vape. Just give me the real thing.
Yeah.
And I've seen Zippy do the same thing, so I know that's true.
Yeah. Fee wants to know, are Nom Nom's treats the same as Chef's Choice?
Oh, I think they're their own brand.
Right.
Is it flavor? Creative Flavor, I think, is Nom Nom's.
No, Creative Flavor is the
FA,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wanted to know if they're the same as Chef's Choice. Their own ones are Chef's Choice, aren't they?
Yeah, Chef's Choice is Cupcake World.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a quick check which one's those.
So there you go for your Cupcake World if you want in Chef's Choice ones.
I'm not sure what Nom Noms rebrand those as.
It's what, sorry?
I don't know what Nom Noms rebrand the Cupcake World as.
No, I don't know.
I don't think they have got them. I know the Sig Shop has under Astrocat.
Astrocat. Yeah, I've got some of that before. Rocky Toon says, loves the sound of that one, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, halfway through dripping, and my scales go off.
Nice. Tap
that's
them. You've always
always
got to
fun.
keep tapping them. That's
Yeah,
the
but
trick.
once in a while they'll still act up, but not often. But yeah, I hate that. I've done that before when I'm mixing a big bottle, like 100 mil, and then you get almost done, and all of a sudden, what was I at?
Yeah.
Screw up a whole bottle. Your last two couple flavorings you're putting in the last one. It's like, oh boy.
Rocky Toon is prefer Xmas cookies for Benny. ELR. All right. Fee saying they both have digestive biscuit. Just wondered if they're the same.
They may be then, but I really don't know.
Oh, I've used that digestive biscuit for ages.
Liam, you went like you were in a time warp again then.
Yeah, it's because I just Firefox is messed up, so I've just had to close down chat, which means I'm going to be going underwater again in a minute because I got to open YouTube back up.
That's what you just did a second ago. That's what you say. Just use Google. Just use Google.
Just Google it.
Just Google it. Isn't it amazing that whenever you say searching the internet now, you just say Google it?
No, I got I because I wanted a better camera for if I'd have to stream on the go or anything, or want to take some video with my phone. I bought an iPhone. I hate it. The only thing I like about it, the cameras. Cameras and software for cameras, great.
Do you not
You
like
can
it?
take the rest
I
of the
say
phone
I'm
and throw it in a, you can throw it in a ditch or the rest of it. Yeah.
Really? I like iPhones, to be fair.
I like
Yeah.
Apples too. Granny Smiths, occasional Macintosh. Yeah, I like Apples.
We just don't like iPhone.
No.
Okay, I
I
finished
like my free software for starters.
with vanilla Christmas pud. So
Oh.
1.25
Good.
bulb to get the warmth. Eggnog because it's Christmas and I've never used it. 2.25 honeycomb. Philadelphia butter cake at 2.5, sugar cookie at 1, and vanilla pudding flavor at 1.5. Should be a vanilla-y, gooey, eggnoggy mess. I've got no idea what it is. It's just
What, eggnog?
No, what do you know?
Alright.
When it's more of a let's just stick these all together and see what happens, kind of thing.
Eggnog is a bit like that. I'm not a fan of eggnog, to be fair.
I love eggnog. I've gotta order some for Christmas.
Right.
I'm out of Bailey's.
I
drank them all.
$9.99 at Morrison's at the moment is Bailey's for the big bottle.
Oh, you can order that from Morrison.
ELR, I don't like you. It just deleted my recipe.
See, delete your recipe.
Yeah, but I already know what was in it.
It's just yeah, I didn't like that one. Fair enough, mate. Get that off of
I hit save and it just went gone. It's thanks a lot.
When you're putting in a flavour in, when you're naming it, just don't smack your head on the keyboard.
I thought they had to do that. I thought that was the way you make it work. No.
Is it like that one where you start throwing all computer screen off and all that lot and throwing everything around and bashing it on the thing? Tesco's, we're coming down in price. £9.50 at Tesco's. Is that with a club card, though? Do you need a club card?
It's the Bailey's war, isn't it?
Yeah. If you need a club card, then it's not viable because it's $9.99 without a club card.
£8.50 from Big John down the road, where it's a bit touch and go as to whether it's actually Bailey's.
Okay.
Well, I have no idea what that's like. It's vanilla bakery, sweet kind of thing.
Does it taste of Christmas?
Well, it's got bourbon in.
No, well, that's it then, isn't it? That's it. That's Christmas, yeah. Put a bit of pumpkin spice in it, you'll be fine.
There it goes. There it goes. It's saved this time. Yeah.
I was very tempted to call Vanilla Christmas something.
Yeah. Yeah, he says, Emma Doug says, yeah, you need a club card, I think. So, yeah, it's just a way of using, you can get a club card for free. Save, you could save 40 pence. Yeah. And Nick's put on £2.50 with a club card, 1,500 without.
I'm going to have to put a label on that. Nearly put it to the side without a label on.
Thing is, they're all doing cards now. You can get it at Lidl, Aldi, flipping everywhere.
Oh, there we go. I just put it in chat. I made a French vanilla hot chocolate. Christmas.
Pop it up.
All right. I can do that.
Pop it up so we can see.
Yeah. There we go. So, yeah, I got chocolate from VSO at 3%. Cocoa from VSO at 2%.
Colt.
French vanilla from Cap at 2.5%. Shisha vanilla from Inawera at 1%. And super sweet at 1% to give it that, commercial taste. If you don't do that, it doesn't taste like Swiss Miss. You need that sugar.
Very nice. It sounds nice as that one. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
he's
there.
Back.
No. I was just fixing my camera because it screws up sometimes.
All right.
The lighting in here is. Well, I got someone sleeping right next to me on the couch. So, yeah, Lady Liberty fell asleep. So.
Right. See, you bring Rocky Toonies up for us.
Yep. It's Christmas cookies for Benny. Is 1% powdered sugar from 1-on-1, 3% shortbread cookie from SSA, and 2% vanilla Tahiti from FA.
Are you sure it's Rocky Toonies recipe that?
I think it's probably because I used up the milk and honey. You couldn't do it.
Maybe so, yeah.
Oh, this is good right off the shake, Benny.
Oh, is it? Yeah. It's because it's a cult, that's why. That sounds good, does that, Rocky? Very nice. It never says try and get you a subscribe with your email for a club card so they can bring you discounts, a bit like getting Dark Star saying they've won the awards. Oh. So, right, it is coming up to that time. It is 10:25. It has gone really quickly. It flies by. Before you know it, it's 10:30, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Ooh.
So, do join us next week for the drinking mixing. If you want to join in, do get your vodka and your favourite flavour. Just get some flavourings, just random flavourings. Don't matter what it is. Just throw it all together and we'll see what happens. So we will go around and we'll let Liam go first. He can shill his shit.
Thank you everybody for watching and taking part as you do week in, week out. Without you, this wouldn't be half the show, well, probably most of the show there actually is.
Exactly.
Everybody knows where to find me on Facebook. Hit me up on Monkey on Juice if you have any questions about mixing. And I'm also in most of the DIY groups. You catch me on Instagram as U.K.E-Liquid Mixing, as well as my own Facebook page, U.K.E-Liquid Mixing. You can find me on ELR, ATF, and Vaping Community as U.K.E-Liquid. And you can also catch me on a Saturday night on the Vaping Community Show. And if you wish to support me, you can pick up my one-shots from Chef's Flavors as well as DIYFlavorchaser.com. As soon as we're doing a tart show, I do actually have a really, really nice egg custard tart at Chef's and Twisted Imagination.
Nice.
Last time I looked at that, we're out of stock with that one, so it is a good one because every time I go to have a look, it's out of stock.
Yeah, it sells out pretty fast. I'll pass it over to Graham.
All right, cheers everyone. That's been fun. Thanks, chat. As Liam says, the show is nothing without you guys. Thanks for everybody who put the joined in with the wheel. You can catch us over on Monkey on Juice. You can support me over on DIY Flavor Chaser if you're in America or if you're in the UK. Amatorium E-Liquids, which still got the sale on till Sunday, and Benny 10 for 10% off, and I'll pass it over to Tim.
All right, thank you. You can find me as an advocate for liberty on most social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my channel is an advocate for liberty. And we will be doing, you guys are doing Christmas Eve, right?
No, it's the Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's not Christmas
Wednesday.
Eve.
Oh, the week before.
Yeah.
It's a few days before. On Christmas Day, there will be a game stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For anybody that's not around for the holidays, I'm going to make sure that the game stream's going so that people have something to do and hang out rather than being alone on a holiday. And Break the Stigma of the Unity Discord is there for anyone who needs help or wants someone to hang out with whenever they're feeling anything or if they feel like helping someone. And then What in a Horror podcast will be coming back soon now that my voice is back. So, and that's it. Thank you, Benny.
No problems. Thank you very much. So thank you very much, David, for joining us. Much appreciated. Like I say, we do appreciate you putting your questions in. We do appreciate you being here and giving up your Wednesday nights to be with us. Thanks, Tim, for popping on, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week with the vodka. Should be a good one, and it looks like we're going to have a few people on, so that'll be a really good time. Pippa's just saying, for your information, Advocate Validity just got compared to Ashton Kutcher by my better half. There you go. So thank you very much for joining us. And like I say, do support everybody on here. Go over to Advocate Validity's channel. Do check him out and join in a bit of fun over there. Do check out Liam's one-shots, Nick's one-shots, and everybody else's that comes up on there. Go over to Flavor Chaser if you're out over in Canada. Do support Graham by going over to Amatorium and buy some liquids from him and see that, because everybody's saying that Country Fudge is really, really nice. And we'll see you again next week at the same time. So, good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.